see what's going on Sunday. We do have the weekly close today, or I'm sorry, the weekly open today. So we can expect a little bit of shenanigans. And why don't we see what we started off with? Hope everyone enjoyed the fights last night. Freaking awesome. And I'm getting to screen share. Looks like we had a little update. Oh, wow. Looks like we had a pump and dump here. Getting the screen share up right now. All right. So what's this all about? We had a couple more sweeps south, and I really, like I've been saying, we had a couple more sweeps south. There just aren't enough sellers left to sell right now. No one really wants to sell their Bitcoin. People are starting to see this range as a buy. And clearly you can see the psychology in that statement by these attempts at short runs down being immediately bought up with a full retrace and some extras, almost double the length of the move down, of full retrace and change, followed again by a full retrace and change, going sideways, and then we pump up. Now, this isn't the most significant candle, but it's definitely a link to the psychology of the market right now. We are bullish. Sellers are dwindling in number. When there's no sellers left to sell, what happens? Price goes up. It's that simple. When there's no buyers left to buy, price goes down. When there's no sellers left to sell, price goes up. So we're looking at the beginning of the end for these whales who were manipulating the price over here. And now we're looking at the start of a more organic market behavior, as a series of organic market behaviors starting back here with these more rounded out moves to the downside, a couple sharp shocks, and now we're moving into the organic green. I think that's going to see us move back into the 30,000s, maybe print a yearly high, and then get some actual FOMO, fear of missing out, get some actual FOMO type behaviors where people start pumping price a little further. It does some move to the upside that's a little unexpected. So I think our target of 35,000 to 40,000 is looking really good. And let's talk about CME gaps. We may or may not open with the CME gap. Let's talk about that tomorrow. Now we have a CME gap overhead at 31,000, basically 32,000. So with all this new psychology, this shift, it looks like we're going to be pumping up there, clearing out $32,000 CME gap. And let's see here. And then we have our CME gap in the 34 to 35,000 range. That's up for grabs now. Absolutely. So things are looking good. Now, on to a couple statements, questions. It looks like we have Cass Bundy, my friend. How are you doing? And yes, I am still long. Cass Bundy, I've short an altcoin today, the world coin, already like a 4 or 5% stop loss in profit. Well, keep in mind, new coins start off high and then they go down pretty fast usually. There's kind of a rule for IPOs, ICOs, where token launches, token has a hype behind it, 6 months in time, people have been waiting about it, maybe more. It launches at some sort of open price, let's say $1 just for round numbers. And oftentimes what it'll do is it'll hover, maybe it'll double. It's big. ICOs can go all over the place, but usually they do something up and then real fast, and then they start reversing immediately. And I'm talking, they don't just go down, they go all the way down to scraping the bottom of near valuelessness. It's a rinse repeat formula. Create a scam token, pre-mine scam token, so that you have a pocket full. And when the token hits the open market, you make sure to sell your pre-mine so that you have just nuked the noob community of people who want to scan their freaking eyeballs like idiots. So, absolute scam. All right, so we're looking at silver recovering, nice sharp move down, take your opportunities to buy your metals. Bitcoin grinding along the 50-day moving average. I think that's fine. We're wrestling with it. We've wrestled with it before. Now we're starting to use it as more legitimate support. And I do think that this is going to bounce up. This 50 is probably going to end up looking real good. So yeah, I like what I see. All right, everyone. Well, let's wrap it up, guys. Much love to you all. Cass Bundy and everyone else that tunes in later. I hope you're doing your push-ups and sit-ups. Hope you're turning your shower water cold. Absolutely essential to bend out your comfort zone and just get used to that little mind shock of doing something different, and specifically something you don't want to do. That's real easy. It's just turning a knob. So get used to these things, guys. You got to bend out your comfort zone all the time. This is outside your comfort zone: trading, gambling, confronting your emotions. Anyways, I'll be seeing you guys real soon. Maybe we'll knock out another Analytica today. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a beautiful one. All right, take care. Peace.